And I'm sure this isn't original because I don't come up with original ideas. However, it's here anyway. So the idea was just, your basic platformer, except you are playing as a sponge, right? And whenever you're walking around or something, you lose a little bit of water. And if you lose all of your water, then you lose. And around the level, there's a bunch of like little water pools, and you have to jump in and refuel them. And, that was the initial idea. And then as I was falling asleep, I thought of more ideas. Like, what if the level is designed like, a pipe that's connected to a sink, and you're exploring the pipe, and there's checkpoints around where you have to clean off the wall or something, and that uses water, so you have to have enough water when you get there to, clean off the wall. So I haven't the slightest clue as to how I'm going to do this. All I know is that I need to get like a basic platform character. I need to maybe make a few tile sets, and then we'll figure out the water meter stuff later. But for now, let's actually see. As you can see, I've got a tutorial open because I'm bad at this, but let's actually see if I can create a platform character. So for now, I'm just going to use this guy as our base. So let's get ourselves a kinematic body quickly. Let me just go ahead and close out of that for now. So here's going to be the sponge. So let me go and save him quickly as sponge. So I'm still, for now, we're just going to start with, like I said, a basic character controller. And then we'll eventually move on to the water mechanic, I guess. Let's go ahead and change him to like be a sickly yellow. Oh yeah, that is beautiful right there. Look at that. All right, so let's just go ahead and throw in a rectangle so he actually has collisions. And then we get to the fun part, right, guys? Part that everyone always tunes in for. Oh boy. Alright, so let's just make that quickly. So, just going off of what I can infer, we're gonna need a speed. We'll make it like 400. Gravity. Here, let's see. What do these guys recommend? Gravity is a lot. Let's just do 120 var, then jump, speed. I guess we'll do negative 300, and then we'll need okay, that'll work. So I've already set up some of the inputs that I need, so I shouldn't have to worry about that too much. So let's just do movement. That'll work. And then set velocity equal to vector 2.0. Then we need our input. So let's do left. Then we're gonna do velocity.x. Then we're gonna plus equals speed. No, left. So we're gonna do minus equals. Yeah, I know math. And then we need input.is action. Press doesn't appear in the suggested for some reason. Not sure why. But then after that, plus equals speed. Makes sense to me. Alright, so I'm pretty sure most of this is done. I'm gonna go ahead and follow what they do. And then set that to 0. Alright, so now we can call the physics process, call this. Yep, and then we need to do velocity.y. I can get like characters moving like around a little bit. When it comes to like platforming and stuff, I've never gotten a good balance. Probably because I'm bad. Oh yeah, I did grab instead. Move and slide. Velocity. 2 dot up. Alright, and then what do we need? If we need the jump input, so let's look for that. Just pressed, because we don't want... That didn't make any sense. On floor. And velocity.y be equal to jump speed. Alright, so we have, I think, a basic character controller. Will it work? Probably not. Let me just go ahead and add something that we can stand on quickly. So then, let's give it a sprite and some collision. And then I believe, okay, that should be fine. We'll mess with like collision layers and stuff later. I know it's probably something you should set up early on, but I don't know the exact scope of this. So that's not too big of a deal. We'll do it later. All right, rectangle. Make them big. It doesn't really matter if it aligns with the sprite. This is just temporary anyways. All right, so let's move that down there. Like that, and then let's go and get ourselves an instance of the Sponge. Not sure where he went. It's probably not. Oh, he's actually behind, I think. There he is. Missed you already, buddy. Alright, let's try this out and see how terribly I managed to screw up this. Alright. Well, he moves. It's just take a little tweaking of the numbers. I guess we'll try that. Oh yeah, I kind of need to run that one. Duh. Alright, here we are. I fall pretty slowly. That is a pitiful jump. That is sad. I could jump higher than that. Gravity. Alright, I'm thinking we boost all of these up. And we boost this one up to 250. And just see what happens. See what happens. That's a better jump right there. Kind of awkward with the stopping. So what do we need to do? Like linear interpolation stuff? Yeah, here we are. Alright, so we need to change this a little bit. So let's go and do var dir, which means direction, to 0. And if we're... And then change this. So this is gonna be a bit weirder. That's fine. Oh, we need to actually add in our acceleration and friction things. So let me go ahead and just remove this line quickly. I'm gonna put it up here, and then we'll put like our different forces over here. We'll stick with their numbers for now. And then we can just tweak them as we go. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, no idea if that'll work. Let's try it. But yeah, it's much smoother. I think we need to turn up the friction a bit more, though. It's still a little too slidey. Yeah, that feels much better. Alright. So now that we have our, I guess, controller down, at least for the most part, let me try tweaking this one more time. Oh yeah. Alright, that'll work. There we go. We have our character controller. Yippee! We did it, guys! We made a basic character controller and it looks like a mess. That's alright, though. So let's start commenting stuff quickly. I don't know, the text input and so that'll work. And then just perfect. I am a professional, if you couldn't tell. Anyways, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and see if we can implement like the gauge, the water gauge boy. So I'm thinking we just do this as a new scene. Let's go ahead and do, I don't know, what should we make it? Like a progress bar? Because then we can just like make a massive bar. And it's gonna be great. Look at that. That thing is thick. Alright, so let's set it value to 100. It's perfect. Let's not show the percentage. Water bar. I guess we'll figure out how to do this eventually. Alright. So now we have that. We need to actually add a script. And I'm thinking we go ahead and add like what, a globals script. So then we can get here, globals. Open it up. Project, auto load. And let's go ahead and add it. There we go. Alright, so now that'll work. Let's set it to 100. So then, it's just for consistency's sake. So then in here, in our ready function, we can set, what is it, like value, I think? Just give me a second. Alright, so I have a few other plans that I want to do today. So I'm thinking we go ahead and try and figure out this water amount. Couldn't I just do self.value? Not sure. And then, so here, let's try this quickly. So let's go and instance the water bar. So now it's there. So then you can see it's full because the globals value is set. But then if we change the globals value to say like 50, and then we run the scene, should be set as such. Yep, there we go. All right. So now we have a water bar. And we can manipulate its value. So now we need to make it so that whenever the player does anything, that manipulates its value as well. So here's my idea. Let's go and change, or yeah, let's do change water, change amount. All right. So this is going to receive a change amount depending on the action. And then we can actually change the globals amount by, because we can use this for both. So we can do this, right? Plus equals change amount. So now, if we were to say, all right, so if dir, then we can do change water by 0.1. And then whenever this runs, it will change the water amount by 0.1, and that'll run whenever we move, not jump yet. So if we move, let's see. All right, so we should probably do something where what is it, print? Let's print the global water amount so that I know exactly what it's changing by, or if I've messed something up. All right, so I've definitely messed something up. Yeah. So let's change this to a float. That's the problem, I bet. Ah, all right. I think we figured it out. So now it is in fact changing. We just need to make it negative because I'm not very smart. So let's go. So you can clearly see it changing. Now we need to get the bar to reflect that. So I guess we can just set the process to do this exact thing. It's probably not the most efficient way to do it, but it does it nonetheless. Look at that. Anytime we move, we lose a bit of water. Jumping does not lose water yet. So let's say we change water by 0.5 whenever you jump. All right. So as you can see, the bar goes down a little bit more. That also works in tandem with the movement. So now we have a character that moves, and whenever it moves, it loses a little bit of water. And the amount of water it loses depends on the action. So it loses more when it jumps. Then eventually, it'll deplete. All right. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. This still looks like a mess, but it's a colorful mess. It's my mess, all right? So now we just need to make it so that whenever, this runs to 0, it should just, reset the scene. That sounds about right. So for now, I'm just going to throw it into the physics process, which probably isn't the smartest choice, but none of my choices are that smart. So if it is less than or equal to 0.0, then we'll do... let's just start with killing the entity for now. All right, watch this. Here we go. So we're just going to move around, jump about, having a great time playing the game. We don't have to worry about our water amount. After all, the feature's probably bugged anyways. And it probably is, but oh, look at that. I'm just having so much fun as a sickly yellow creature, and I'm dead. Ta-da! See, and the number doesn't update anymore, to my knowledge. There you go. These are big brain tactics. How long have we been live for? Oh, 24 minutes. Alright. So, now that we've done that, we need to make it so that it just resets the scene. I'll do that later, though. So now, the final thing that I want to do for this stream, because as stated previously, this is just a bit of a short stream, to see if anyone would actually be interested in this. I want to try adding something where if you step on it or in it, it replenishes your water. So let's go ahead and add an area 2D, because I think that would be the best, because it can detect if kinematic bodies enter it. So let's do refuel place. As you can see, I am creative with my names. So let's go on. We don't necessarily need a sprite right now. And more importantly, we need a collision shape though. So let's just go and make kind of a chunky collision shape. And let's just, oh, obviously we're gonna use this. Who in the right mind wouldn't? And throw that in there. We're gonna make him pretty big as well. Oh, look at that. Alright, so when you step into this area, you should regain some stuff. So, for now we're just gonna do, I think it's called duck typing, right? I barely know anything, but it's alright. So I think for now, we're gonna do something where if body.has method movement, and then we'll say, I guess we'll do a new variable called is player in equals true. All right, so now we need to actually add that variable. Var player in. Let's just get rid of a few of those lines there because they're not necessary. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do exit. We're just going to keep the default names for now. Body.has method movement player in equals false. All right. So now what we should do is we should add a function underscore. We'll do physics process. If player in, then globals dot water mount. We'll do +1. All right. So here's the add. We actually need to add it. Wait, hold on. I'll tell you the idea in just a second, even though I'm sure you already know it. So let's just throw this in here. All right. Whoa, kind of a big boy. All right, there we go. So now, if we spawn in, run around a little bit. Look at that. Lost a bit of water. Let's go in. All right. So obviously we need to make it so that the value clamps at 100. Other than that, it's clearly working. Let me just go ahead and lose a few of these quickly. But yeah, other than that, it's working. Ta-da! We have mechanics. So now we just need to flesh these out, and we could. Oh, that's that's not good. He'll be fine. All right. Well, there you go, guys. This is my little idea for a game. I might do more streams if anyone else wants them. I know not many people really watch these like coding or game making streams. I don't know why. Probably because they think it's boring. Either that or they don't have Twitch. But if you do think it's interesting, go check out the YouTube stuff. It's a lot more humorous than this for the most part. And yeah, so that's my idea. Once again, all more streams. Tell me. Links down below. What is it? They're down here, right? Yeah, here they are. I'm gonna shut up now. Hope you all have a good day. I'm gonna go. I have this idea for a video that I want to do actually. And because no one's watching, I'm fine to say it out loud. Also, I still don't know if it's a good idea or not. Probably not, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So it's like it's gonna be like a kind of vlog thing, except I have this like really bad quote unquote Australian accent that I can do, and I was just thinking about forming a character completely based around that called Jack Williams. He seems like a pretty chill guy, and so I'm sure we could come up with something funny for him to do. I don't know if I'll do it. It's just something I might try. I have pretty much everything I need to do. I just need to walk outside and turn on my phone and start recording, but that's the idea. I've rambled enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the stream. So thank you all for watching. Links below. Watch more stuff. I don't know. ta-da, criticize me for this. This isn't bad, but you can't really screw this up now, can you? Yeah, that's it. Thank you all for watching.